You are looking at the Blue C9 with factory-loaded apps, including Solitaire, Monopoly. And it also has a mini games tab, which I have not seen on any other Android operating system. This phone has Android 13. You can't turn the tab off. When I clicked on one of the games, it didn't load. So, I waited for about 1 minute and I closed it. And tried another game, which did load after about 1 minute. The Blue C9 also has a feature called Xtra RAM. If you go to Settings, then click on System, you'll see that it's initially set to 1 GB of Xtra RAM usage. You have the ability to change it to 2 GB, which gives you more processing power. Personally, I didn't notice a difference. It's important to note that I received a notification about Tubi, but I didn't want to receive any Tubi notifications from the application. Ultimately, I realized it was a system setting. Then I verified that all of the settings for that system application were turned off. However, I couldn't turn the main service off. But the phone is supposed to be unlocked from all carrier settings. However, the phone has a lot of similarities to a locked phone because there are so many restrictions, like not being able to download PayPal. The next thing I noticed is that you can't use the picture-in-picture feature called Display over other apps. For example, if you go to Apps and then you select the YouTube app. Next, scroll down to the Display Other Apps feature. It states that this feature is not available because it slows down your phone. But I have another phone with less RAM and a quad processor compared to this phone's octoprocessor, which is twice the processing power. Yet my other phone can run the app in the background, but this one can't. And some apps inform you that they cannot run properly unless you enabled the Display over other apps feature. So that is definitely a con. Frankly, the dual SIM makes this phone desirable. You are able to have 2 different service plans from the same or different phone carriers. There are so many options that allow you to configure the SIM cards. You can use the default SIM names or personalize the name. I had no trouble receiving calls from either GSM carrier. The next video I release will detail how to use a free plan as a secondary SIM.